So last night, the Spurs came back from down 13 in the fourth quarter. You see they're down 13 right here with 10 minutes left in the game. Wemby actually had 18 of his 38 points in the fourth quarter. So let's take a look and see how they were able to do that and complete this comeback against the Bulls. So actually playing good this season, right? So on this possession, one thing that I like is that they have a ball screen over here with De'Aaron Fox, but they have Wemby on the weak side, right? And that puts a lot of pressure on this defender right here because he has to make a decision of, is he going to help or is he going to allow this two-man game to happen without an extra defender to help? So they're downing the ball screen, meaning they don't want De'Aaron Fox to be able to come back this way, right? So they're sending two people to De'Aaron Fox, which rightfully so, he's an all-star, right? So Luke Cornett is able to dive to the basket, right? And now, like I said, this defender had to make a decision. He decides to step over to the ball, but that quick pass out leaves Victor Wembanyama wide open, right? Wide open. And at this point, he already has 20 points, right? So that's a wide open, easy catch and shoot shot for Wemby, who's one of the best players in the league. Right now, before we continue this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channels. Also send this out to all the Spurs fans so that we can build this channel up and we can really get this movement going. So now the Spurs are down by 10 right here, right? And here's another play where they're having a ball screen and Wemby is occupying the help defender, right? Now, Stephon Castle, he comes off this ball screen, and as you can see, the defender stays up on the screener. He does not want to help. He doesn't show. And this gives a wide open lane to Stephon Castle, right? And once again, this defender has to make a decision. Is he going to guard Wemby or help? He once again comes over to help, and Stephon Castle does a great job of just dropping that ball off for Wemby to get a catch and dunk right in the middle of the paint, right? And Stephon Castle, he's actually been doing a really good job since Dylan Harper has been out. His last 3 games, he's had double-digit assists. Last 3 games, he's had double-digit assists. He had a 14 assists, 13 and 11, right? And this is how he's able to do it. Like, he's just really good at reading the help defense, right? And this pass was so quick, Wemby wasn't even ready for it. You see that? But because he's so tall, he can just catch and dunk that, and that's easy money right there. And this is how you chip away at a lead. You get easy baskets, easy shots. So now the Spurs are only down 7, and on this play, they're basically running a flex action to get Wemby the ball, right? Now, normally in flex, there will also be either a down screen or a back screen, but Castle just clears out to the corner and lets Wemby pop up, right? So Wemby's able to pop up, and now he's catching the ball on the elbow in prime scoring area, right? And as he faces up, not only is he reading this defender, but he's also reading these 2 defenders as well, and just seeing how much space he has to work with, right? Now, they do a good job of staying on the elbow right here, so he can't actually drive left, right? This is the side where he has more space, so he takes a dribble that way, but the defense does a good job of cutting him off, and this is a great counter, right? He just created all of that space with one dribble, and he barely even had to move. This is how you score in a phone booth, right? That's basically a wide open shot off just a one dribble spin, and this defender right now is having a rough time, right? Pretty much all these points that Wemby are scoring, they're right on him. Now, once again, Wemby is able to catch the ball in the mid post, and if you're seeing with the Spurs score is going up, the Bulls are not scoring. They're not scoring right now, right? That's how you come back in a game, right? But Wemby is once again able to catch the ball in the mid post, and the thing that I don't like that the Bulls are doing is you see a lot of teams have success on Wemby when they're sending double teams, they're being physical. So far, nobody's touching Wemby. They're letting him do what he wants, and you see he gets an easy face-up jumper right here. That's almost a practice shot, right? And this is in the very clutch of the game. You have to put more pressure on Wemby and make his teammates have to make plays. Don't let Wemby be the superhero. On this play, they go back to that same setup where Wemby is on the weak side block. They have a high ball screen, right? And this time the Bulls do a much better job of trying to corral Stephon Castle and not let him just go straight to the basket and put this defender in a position where he has to either help and leave Wemby, right? You see how he's guarding him now. He doesn't even want him to get closer to getting the ball, right? But Stephon Castle, watch his pace, right? Him being able to get that little pump fake and get the defender to back up, Vucevic to back up, right? So when he's coming off, he's not sprinting full speed, right? He's just kind of assessing, reading the situation, good ball fake, and that gives him the angle to get a shot off the glass, right? And that's why he's able to be so effective, because if you don't help, he can finish. If you do help, he can read the help defense and make a great pass. So here's a prime example of Stephon Castle and his playmaking ability, right? So you see there's a double drag screen up here at the top, and Cornett is going to slip that last ball screen, right? And a lot of times when you slip or ghost the screen, that gives the driver an angle to get downhill, right? So as Castle's coming off, Vucevic has to stay here and try to corral him, right? And if you know on pick and rolls, if you're rolling on the ball screen, your job is to get behind this defender, right? To make him have to decide, all right, do I stop the ball or do I stay with my man, right? In the second, if you're a guard, the second you see your teammate get behind that screen, it's an automatic lob, right? Every single time, especially as long as there's no help defense behind again. So Castle was able to make that read just effortlessly, very easily, and this is how the Spurs are able to score time and time again. Now, yet again, there is a ball screen, and watch this. Wemby is going to go to the corner. They want Wemby on the weak side, right? So much so that they tell De'Aaron Fox to move, right? So they're going to swap, and as the ball screen comes up, again, it puts this defender in a very tough spot, right? So they try to down the ball screen, and this is basically, that's when this defender jumps on this side, and the person guarding the screener is, corralling, trying to keep them in front, right? But like I said, Stephon Castle is really good at reading the defense. So once Kornet gets behind the defenders in the open area, he just lobs it up right to the basket, right? And you see again, it's so open because he does not want to leave Wemby, right? So as he throws the ball up, that's an easy lob. This sequence to end the game is going to show you why Wemby is really him, bro. Spurs is down 3 right now. In transition, he pull up. Cash. But then watch the next possession down the court. Bulls try to attack the basket. You see Wemby on the weak side. What did he do? Get a block. He get the block. He come down the court. And then when he gets the ball on the other end of the court, look at him. Hey, chill. I got this. Right? Harrison Barnes coming to set the screen. No, my brother. I got this. Tween cross. Hezzy tween cross. Oh, my God. For 3. Dagger. Spurs up 3. So you cannot have a good day unless you wake up early. All right, we got the new Jumpers for Breakfast t-shirts, and it's not just a shirt. There's an entire workout on the back, right? It says it again. You cannot have a good day unless you start early. Right here on the ingredients, these are all the shots that you need if you want to be a great shooter, right? It tells you the serving size, and it tells you how many reps you should make. Remember, these are all counting swishes, right? The serving size is 1 spot. So if you do these in multiple spots, you will be a very, very, very good shooter, right? On the side, it shows you the order that any of your training should go when you're working out by yourself and you don't have a program. You start with your ball handling, your finishing, form shooting, spot shooting, movement shooting, off the dribble shooting. Then you get some live reps in there, right? And at the bottom, I gave you some real game. Every move has a counter. Every counter has a pump fake, but that's not it. Everyone who purchases, you get access to my full 6-week Pure Score transformation, right? Which is 6 weeks worth of workouts. These are 42 workouts for you to use and become a better basketball player. This is an example of the type of workouts you would get, and you also get videos of everything that you need, right? So once you get it, you'll get access to the app. You'll be able to log in. You'll be able to ask questions. If you need more videos than what are provided, you can shoot me a message. I'll upload more videos. I just want to help people get better. Step 1 of doing that, go ahead, get you a Jumpers for Breakfast shirt. Make sure you head to the description, click that link, and let's start becoming better hoopers.